Alright, what's up fellas? This is TheGameHuntah, a new episode of Rise of Kingdoms. Let's keep rocking. Before I start with the episode, remember fellas, subscribe, activate notifications so you're not gonna miss any future videos. Alright, so let's continue our adventure in Kingdom 1815. I'm gonna give you an update about what's going on. We're gonna open a couple of golden chests and we're gonna talk about commanders, right? So things are doing quite okay. I'm gonna first of all give a big shout out to my alliance, No Mercy, with our boss, Apollo Key. We got the rank 4 officers. I'm gonna give you just a quick shout out to everybody. See, I cannot mention every single one, but they were asking me to, can you please show the alliance on the screen? Yes, because you guys are part of my family, okay? This is my rock family, and you guys are rocking. And you girls are rocking too, of course, because we got boys and girls in this alliance. And things are doing quite okay. So a big shout out, hi, to everybody in No Mercy. So we've been growing quite fast. We got our first granary. We got the stone, how do you call it? The pile of stone for the alliance. So we were getting... Finally, we're getting some big chunks of resources. So, for example, in this case, we're going to go right away and start getting some food because I'm moving into... Let me see. I'm not going to spend any from there. It's probably more than enough. Because, you guys probably know this, we're moving up to level 15. City Hall is going to be level 15 very soon. And of course, our goal is to reach level 17, so we can expand the troop capacity to a base of 64,000 and also increase the troop dispatch queue from 3 to 4. So that's one of my main goals. And also the other one is to reach and get the heavy cavalry as soon as possible. But in order to do that, we need to reach at least City Hall level 16. So things are looking okay. Let's start building some troops. I don't want to waste any time. That is one of the keys in Rise of Kingdoms. Keys on Rise of Kingdoms, yeah. Did that ring correctly? Yes, probably yes. So let's go outside. So I was showing you that with No Mercy, we were able to control the altar one more time. It was open yesterday. We decided to move and reinforce the altar to the maximum, which is the maximum capacity is 1 million. Okay, so this is what happened yesterday. You see, we got all the troops surrounding the altar. The altar was packed, 1 million troops, but also we got plenty of No Mercy members surrounding the altar to protect it and wait for any possible rally that can approach to our altar. So we were able to hold it, and now the altar is under our control one more time. All right, so back in the game. So things are looking fine. Now we start seeing the first resources piles of 6 over here. Well, I don't see any 6 from here, but I saw the first 6 in this area. Food, for example, right there. Oh no, that's wood, and it's 4. Well, I was able to gather a couple of resources piles of level 6, which is amazing. That's really cool. We're growing very strong. Okay, so let's go to the tavern because we have some chests over there, golden chests waiting for us. We're gonna open the first one and see what we can get, and after that I'll show you what I'm using, and also we're gonna talk about how we should use them, of course. All right, so let's open the second one. We got Lancelot, which is not too bad. I'm preparing an army of only cavalry commanders, and if look at that, we can summon Cleopatra. So many gatherers. It's not even funny. I don't want gatherers. I want warriors. I want some big guys. Oh, Kusunoki, I already have you. I'm not really sure if I want to upgrade you anymore. So let's continue. Oh, that's the Blessed Dazzling Starlight Sculpture. Is amazing. I love it. Tomoe Gosen, thank you so much. You're useful at the beginning. Maybe on defense. Besides that, I don't know. Sarka. Get Sarka there. More Sarka. Waiting to... Oh, look at that. We got some Julius Caesar, which is really important. Because, look at that. We can also summon Herman, the German. I'm using Julius Caesar. I decided to start using Julius Caesar, which is part of this episode. I'll show you why. Pelagius. I don't need Pelagius. I don't have many stuff from Pelagius. This is not what I need. That's my primary commander. So why do I need more Pelagius sculptures? We got 3 more to go. More to Gosam. More Lancelot, thank you. But how about getting those Lancelot with the silver keys, not the golden keys? This is such a waste. Oh my, I didn't get anything interesting. Thank God I didn't record the video just talking about this golden chest, because otherwise it would be a big mess. We got a couple of commanders that we can summon, which is still good because it's going to increase our power, that's for sure. Dragon Lancers, I don't know if I use it. Max Woman, you don't use those guys anymore. So let's go to the commander screen, because things are doing okay. We got a Cleopatra. We also got Herman that can be summoned. We also got Baybarsk, which is not too bad. It's a cavalry commander that I can probably use. Well, depend. But you have to remember that you're not going to use only 1 or 2 commanders in the game. You need to be ready to have at least 6 commanders, 6 good commanders, right? Between legendaries, epics, and rares. That's the combination that you need to decide which ones you're gonna be, which one you're gonna level up. Okay, that's super important. You cannot level up every single one unless you have $1 million that you want to spend in the game. And that is not my case, so I need to decide exactly which one I'm using. You need to create a strategy. What is going to be the strategy? You're going to be an offensive player? You're going to be a defensive player? Because if you're an offensive player, I recommend you to start upgrading and summoning only cavalry commanders. Otherwise, just relax, chill out. You can get Herman. Herman is a good defensive commander, for example. It's good in garrison. It's good with archers. Got a decent skill. So I would recommend to probably use this one, or start with the German civilization if you want to be more defensive. In this case, what I'm doing, look at that. I got Ishida Mitsunari, which is my first 4-star commander. Probably, I don't think it was a good idea to get to 4 stars, but I decided to do it because this indispensable is a really interesting skill. So you increase the troop health by 5%. When serving as a secondary commander, increases active skill damage by 5%. You hear me there, right? Okay. When it's a secondary commander, so it's like, okay, maybe Ichida Mitsunari is not going to be my primary. I mean, I like it at the beginning because I didn't know much about this commander. It was the first time I saw it when I started playing this kingdom. But now I think it's a good idea if we can mix, for example, Ishida with Minamoto. Minamoto is a really powerful skill commander. Money Moto, how many people call it that? It's because, well, you need to really spend money in this one. And I think this could be an interesting combo. My Minamoto is currently 3 stars. It's level 21. I'm trying to level up this guy. And I'm going to show you which commander I'm using for that. But most important thing is to have the Q Hachiryu to level 5 before upgrading Minamoto. Otherwise, it's just a waste because the first active skill is so good. It's the best weapon of Minamoto. It's the best one. You can combine Minamoto con Cao Cao, in this case with Ichida, with some other cavalry commanders, but you need to have the first one, active skill, to the maximum level 5. For this, in this case, we already have this to the maximum, so we got direct damage of 1400 and additional damage factor of 600. So it's a monster. It's a monster. So you see the combo, right? So we have Ichida as a secondary, and as a secondary is going to increase the active skill damage by 5%. Yes, that sounds like an interesting combo. Okay, another important commander is Lohar. Lohar because this one will allow you to level up some other commanders. Why? Because first of all, in the talent tree, got some decent, for example, right here. Increases experience obtained from defeating barbarians and other neutral unit by 15%. So quick study, for example, is really good. You see, this one is going as a primary. The secondary is also going to get XP. Plus, we got this Lohar Triad. Increases the experience received by all commanders in the current army by 20%. Well, 20% because it's level 2. But that's amazing. That is amazing. This one is gonna allow you to level up your other commanders super fast. It's not the same going with only Minamoto that going with Minamoto plus Lohar. That will increase big time the experience that I'm gonna receive. Hopefully I'm not gonna miss this one because I'm recording. Thank you so much. Actually, I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go to we're gonna search a Barbarian level. Let's go for level 14. So we something closer, please. Do we got something closer to the base? Is that close enough? Yeah, okay, that's good enough. All right, so we're going against this level 15. All right, so first we are going with Lohar and getting Minamoto as a secondary, okay? All right, we're gonna send those guys and start talking about them in a few more seconds. Then I'm gonna show you the report, so we're gonna compare. All right, so after that, it's important to get other interesting cavalry commanders. For example, Pelagius is very good. He's got a decent skill. The second ability is the Founder of Asturias, which increase also the attack and the bonus defense for cavalry units. So it's very useful. You don't have nothing else to do, you can upgrade the Dragon Lancer too, which is very crappy, but you can use them at one point if you have all the other commanders busy, right? So that's another thing that you can try. The other one is Lancelot, of course. Lancelot, let me upgrade Lancelot real quick. See, we can upgrade Lancelot. This Lancelot is gonna get very good because we already have the Quarrel active skills to 600 to the maximum, and the second one, which is gonna increase the march speed and also the attack bonus of cavalries, is almost to the maximum level. So this Lancelot will be another very useful commander that you can use and pair with commanders, for example, like Minamoto, like Cao Cao, like in this case, we were just talking about Baybars, or Pelagius, which is my primary commander. All right, so we already finished the attack. Thank you so much, that was super fast. And we're gonna review this. You see the XP that we received with Lohar as a primary commander? 2,300, right? And we were fighting against level 15. So let me wait for these guys to come back. We're gonna heal them really fast. Hopefully my friends from No Mercy are gonna be right there just waiting to help me. 3, 2, 1. Come on, Lions. You guys can do it. Come on, let's do it fast. No? Really? Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna summon another level 15. It's kind of far away. Okay, but that will help me, give me enough time. Let me see, can we go back? Are these guys ready? Oh, thank you so much. Jeez. No Mercy, man. Best alliance ever. Alright, so we're gonna send one more time. Now we're not going with Lohar first. Let's go with another powerful combo. We're going with this one and Minamoto as a secondary. Okay. Nice and dandy. Powerful combo. Probably Minamoto should be going first, but still, I'm just gonna show you the what I just did. Okay, hold on a second. All right, hold on. Let's just go there. Okay, where are you going, Ishida? Thank you so much. Okay, so it is important to get some interesting pairs. Okay, I'm more like an offensive player, so that's why I'm giving you these suggestions. But some other commanders, for example, Sarka is really important as a gatherer. So, for example, right here, you see, increases gathering speed of all kind of resources by 10%. That is huge. That is huge. So I will definitely spend more sculptures upgrading Sarka, because Sarka is going to become one of my main gatherers. You need to have fast gatherers. You need to have fast gatherers, fellas. That's super important because that will allow you to take a big advantage against your opponent. All right, so these guys are still fighting. Remember, it was 2,300 if I'm not wrong. That was the XP that we'll receive with Lohar as a primary commander. But let's see what happens if we go with another powerful commander, but not Lohar. And against the same level, right? We're going against a level 15 Barbarians. And this is going to end so fast that I'm going to just wait for a little bit. Okay, there you go. Look at the XP. 1.7, 1,700. It's not the same at 2,300, right? It's a big difference. It is a big difference. So that's why it's so important to be part of the Lohar's event. Summon Lohar and upgrade Lohar. It's critical, especially using the third skills. It's so important, fellas. It's not even funny. You definitely need to have it. So that's the best way that you have in order to start upgrading your commanders. Otherwise, it's going to take you forever. See, let me continue. Let's donate some gems for my beautiful Alliance, no mercy. Okay, so yeah, so that's why it's so important, fellas. Remember, one more time, getting Lohar to the maximum. Doesn't matter what kind of player you are. Get Lohar, upgrade Lohar, and do that event every single time that you can. Super important. I'm gonna level up Lohar as much as possible too. See, right now we're getting super close. See, 2 more. There you go. We got another Lohar. So this Lohar will go probably increase the defense. I don't care about that one. I can increase the speed of the troops if I go that way. And from the other side, we can increase the damage deal to barbarians, which is important because we're going to be using Lohar mostly against barbarians, right? That's what we're looking for. Domination is okay. Let's see, when the commanders launch a rally attack, the damage deal to barbarians and other neutral units is increased. See, everything that can do bonus damage against barbarians and also give you some extra XP for your commanders, those are golden, fellas. Those are golden. When this commander launches a rally attack, all damage dealt to barbarians and other neutral units is increased by 3%. That's crazy. That's so good. That is so good. Heal supports your slightly wounded unit. This is also another interesting because if you auto-heal your troops, you're gonna be able to continue attacking with Lohar. See, you don't need to stop. You can just continue, keep grinding and destroying barbarians and level up commanders. So then that's why current chant is very important too. All right. So I would recommend you to just go for the peacekeeping tree. This is the most important. For example, this one increase the XP obtained by the barbarians and neutral unit by 15%. Definitely quick study, very important. And the other ones that it can increase, for example, the march speed, it's also important, right? So it's not critical because we are fighting against barbarians, so it's not a big deal. But you want to have fast troops, so you can finish them super fast. All right, so we can continue from here, increase the attack. Oh, absolutely. Let's continue with that part. Let's go for attack. We got Cleo. We're going to summon Cleo because it's always good to have gatherers. Absolutely, yes. Thank you so much. Baibars, depending. It's a decent epic cavalry commander. Herman, I'm gonna summon that guy anyway, but I'm not planning to use unless it's for defensive purposes, which is something that I will think about it. But very important is how you decide which commander. I mean, you need to decide what kind of players you are and which commanders do you have, and then decide what to do. Siondiok, right? I guess. Siondiok was my first legendary commander, but it was a gatherer. Yes, the active skill is quite powerful. It's actually very powerful. The direct damage is similar to the one that Minamoto is doing. It's actually really good. Wow, it's really good. Yes, I will think about it. But anyway, in my case, I decided to take it slow. I decided to go all the way with Ishida Mitsunari. I kind of regret that. I don't really like it that much, except for the active skill, because it's increased the bonus damage and also the speed of rage gain. Which is really good if you pair that with Minamoto. If you got Minamoto that is in rage mode, you know what that means, right? You're gonna see a lot of damage going on. So pair your commanders accordingly. Let me know which commanders do you have so I can give you a hand and give you some ideas on how to use them or pair them correctly. Fellas, this is the Game Hunter with another episode, Rise of Kingdoms. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share my videos. Let me know in which kingdom you're playing, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.